We can make those changes in the downtown east side of Vancouver, and we're going to make those changes in the downtown east side of Vancouver. And we have a couple of groups that I belong to called Building Community Society in the downtown east side and Street to Home, where we're going to make sure that three things happen over the next 6 years. One is that those people who are chronically homeless have a home. And if they need services because they have a mental illness and they need to take drugs for their schizophrenia or their bipolar or their depression or whatever it may be, there's a service sensitively there to make sure that their medication is there. And if they need addiction counseling, and there is addiction counseling there for them. And if they want to go back to work, there's training so they can get back to work and lead a good, productive life. And we're going to change that whole idea that soup kitchens and shelters are forever, and we're going to get rid of soup kitchens and shelters, and we're going to get people into homes and living in good communities. And we're going to make sure that our Aboriginal citizens who are in the downtown east side and here, that we establish a new relationship with them. And we make sure that they can move in their communities from welfare reserves to being self-governing, self-sufficient communities with hope for the future, particularly for the young people. So, you know, there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of you here who are going to be part of making those changes happen, aren't you? The bowls and the other things from the police station down at Main and Hastings. And I got out of my car on a rainy October day and I was accosted by two drunken panhandlers and I flipped. And I said, this is unacceptable. And we're going to change this city. And we're going to change the downtown east side. And we're going to make sure that it's permanent. And you know, the cost of homelessness is huge. I've been working with people in Calgary and Portland and other places as we put together this effort to abolish homelessness in Vancouver by 2015. That means you've got 400 people here. That's 2 new projects a year for 4 years, and you don't have anybody homeless in this town, in Prince George. And we're going to do the same thing in Vancouver. And Calgary, when you go to Calgary, you're going to see that the work they've done shows that for somebody to be homeless, that's a chronically homeless person, it costs $147,000 a year. For somebody to go into a home, costs $37,000 a year. Now that's a no-brainer, don't you think? You do the right thing, you save taxpayers' money. What is the issue? The people that I've been working with in Calgary, who's one of the chaired the Premier's Committee on Homelessness in Alberta, he went to the Premier Steinbeck and he said, you know, Premier, if we keep doing the status quo, the way we're dealing with the homeless, it's going to cost the taxpayers of Alberta $9 billion over the next 10 years. But if we provide housing and services and a hopeful way of life for the homeless, it's going to cost $5.3 billion. Now think about it. You're going to save the taxpayers $3.7 billion. People are going to be decently housed. They're not going to be out on the street. Your downtown is going to be safe and secure and enjoyable, whether it's 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night. Doesn't it make sense? So I say you're started. Now, pick your site for your Performing Arts Center. Pick your 8 sites for your housing for the homeless and support services. Get your trails going down to the river. You're started. Let's get going now. Thank you for inviting me.
You're here because you're interested in your downtown. A lot of you are here because you attend the very successful farmers market every Saturday through the spring, summer, and fall, and you're here. That's one day a week for 4 months of the year. We should make this happen every week, every day of the year downtown. This many people come down, enjoy themselves, get something done, shop. If that did happen, we would have a vibrant community, let me tell you. So it can be done. We do it once a week for part of the year. There's no reason why we can't have that many people downtown every day of the year, enjoying themselves, enjoying the city, making the downtown core a place where they want to be and a place they're proud of, as we are now and as we are today. So having said that, you see what the hat says, let's get started. As Mike said, I think we already have started. Remember, it affects you if you live in the Hart Highway, College Heights, or North Nechako. You're all part of this. You're all part of what we have to do to bring a solution to this city. Thanks again. We're having a little group meeting from 2 to 4 if you'd like to attend and ask more specific questions of our speakers. It's at the Bank of Montreal building, which is now the U.B.C. downtown campus. Another addition, good addition to the downtown core. If you'd like to attend that, that begins at 2 o'clock. We'd love to see you there, and the speakers will be on hand to answer your questions. Again, thanks a lot for turning out this afternoon. It's been a great rally, a great time, and we're just beginning. Thank you.